morning. So I've got some really exciting news. I am going to be running the Brighton Marathon next year in April. I say it's exciting. I can't even put into words like how nervous I feel and how unachievable it feels at the minute, which I know is a bit of a negative way to think about it, but I'm just being totally honest in how I feel about it. But I've got ages. We've got like 8 or 9 months. Because I have so much time, I'm basically going to do a get fit plan, a pre-marathon running plan, and then a marathon running plan, and this is all within an app that I use called Runner, so I feel like I'm being guided. But yeah, this is the start of my marathon training series, and I really hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to be documenting a lot of my runs, all of the process, all of the physical and mental battles I'll be going through, no doubt, for the next 9 months. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoy, and this is day 1. So it's the next day. I am in the exact same place, and it is 6 p.m. and I have put off this first run of the new plan all day, which isn't a great start, let's be honest, but it's fine. Yesterday I did a gym workout, so I didn't film that, and it's basically been absolutely bucketing down all day, and I'm looking at it now and it's not changing. So this is the reality of summer in London. It's supposed to clear up at 7 apparently, which I find hard to believe, but if I do run, I'll take you with me. It might just have to be a later one today, so yeah, we'll see. Okay, so if you came here for aspirational content, you're not in the right place. If you can see the mess behind me, just know you can't, okay? So I'm just putting my socks on, and I am going to head out for a run now. I am going to get out while I can. Today I've got a tempo run, whatever that means. I think it's just 3 kilometers, and it's 1 kilometer at a conversational pace, and then I think the next 2 kilometers the speed changes slightly, but I am going to be taking this run even slower than I normally would, just because I finished my 5k with the Runner app and I realised that actually I was probably running a bit too quickly on my easier runs, and I was just completely tiring myself out. My Coros watch was telling me that my recovery was always basically below 40%, and I did feel pretty tired, so I'm going to try and keep it at a 8-minute kilometre pace, maybe even a bit slower, and just try and enjoy it and listen to some music, which I don't normally do. I'm normally a podcast girly, but so yeah, let's get out, and hopefully I won't be up for too long and I can get back and get cozy, because it feels like it is autumn right now. Really quickly as well, just because I get a lot of questions about it, this vest is from True Strap, and it basically holds my phone in this pocket and then holds my keys here, which means I can run hands-free. Okay, now I really have to go. So I'm on my run. I've just done my first kilometre, and I'm running at an 8:25 pace for this run, this tempo run, and it feels so much better. I've slowed it right down. I can breathe out of my nose when I'm running, which I can never do. And I can kind of talk a little bit, but not much, but it feels a lot better. Right. First run of the marathon training, it's not technically marathon training yet, is done. It was a 3k tempo run, and I went slower, and let me tell you, it felt so much better. I'll put my pace on the screen so you can see it. I basically started off my first kilometre doing around a 8:35 minute kilometre. And normally, just for context, what I thought my easy pace was around like 7:40, 7:45. So I really did slow it down, and I could breathe in and out of my nose, which is something that I was never able to do before. So I really think like that is my kind of sweet spot in terms of my easy pace. So that is what I plan to stick to when I'm doing those easy runs. Today was not an easy run because it was tempo. So for each kilometre I increased the pace slightly, but it didn't feel too challenging. And I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I think just if you're struggling with pace and you think that no matter what you do, you get out of breath really quickly, you can't hold a conversation when you run, and you can't breathe in and out of your nose, then maybe just take it slow and run until you can breathe out in and out of your nose and just see how that feels. But yeah, that was day 2 of my training plan. Yesterday I was at the gym, I think I said that before. Today I'm running, tomorrow at the gym, Friday I'm running, and then Sunday I'm running. So I'll probably check in with you when I do my next run. I don't even know what week or what day I'm on. Pretty sure it's week 2. Basically went out and did a 3k run today, and now I am exhausted. It's 6:20 and I'm in bed, and I run 3k. To be fair, I am increasing my runs from 3 runs to 4 runs this week. So I think I am just going to be tired, and I'm also on my period, and it's really hot outside. And yeah, all the other excuses. Tomorrow I'm having a rest day, which is going to be very nice. Friday, hills, which I don't want to think about. Saturday, I think I'm going to go to the gym. Sunday is long run day, which I think is 6k, which will be the furthest I've run since my half marathon in 2019. So it's a big week. I'm just going to rest for the rest of the evening. Post my books, what books I'm reading sometimes on Instagram, and it's nice to have a little chat about what we're all reading. Nick Years, which is basically about life in your late 20s, early 30s, I think. And it's very good. I feel like if you like Dolly Alderton, Elizabeth Day, those sorts of books, you'll probably want to read this. We're gonna lie here until I eat. I'm having a massive burrito tonight. I don't know about you, but I've been so hungry this week, which could be because I'm on my period, but I've also been exercising a lot more in the last 2 weeks, and I feel like my appetite is just caught up, and I'm just having huge portions, and yeah, but that's a good thing because we're running more, we've got to fuel, we've got to eat more. So no complaints, just an observation. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning. It's Friday today, and I've got to do hill sprints. So I just had some breakfast, I'm going to do a bit of work, and then I'm probably going to go and do it on a treadmill, because I don't know where there is a hill near me, and it's raining, so I'm probably going to try it on a treadmill. It might mean that it's harder to track. We're just going to train intuitively today, and I've got to push myself, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I will see you on the treadmill or after the treadmill. I've never done hill sprints before, so this is very new territory for me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it being done, because I think it's gonna be tough. So let's go. Happy Sunday. It is a long run day today, which for me is 6k. So let's go. Okay. So I'm like half a kilometre in, and I'm running about 8:35 pace, continuing this for 3k, and gradually speeding up. It's very hot, I'm already sweating, but let's see how it goes. That was no joke. I am so hot and sweaty. I've showered, it's been a few hours. I'm feeling a lot more refreshed, and that was really fucking tough, I'm not gonna lie. So my average pace was 8:27 per kilometre. It took me quite a while, but with the heat and everything, I was honestly dying, and I just wanted to get through it without stopping, which I did eventually. It's actually the longest I've run since my half marathon back in 2019, so that feels like quite a nice milestone. It's obviously quite far from the marathon. I feel like it's a good achievement, and then next week I'm building up to 7k, and then the week after that is 8k. And just like that, week 2 of marathon training is done. Thank you for spending my first 2 weeks of marathon training with me, and I'll see you in the next one.